alcoholism is an American epidemic, but more so an epidemic in the black community because most black brothers that's doing it are unaware that they're addicts. You know, the theory is just a couple of drinks of wine a day makes you an alcoholic if you do it every day. So just imagine drinking a pint with a 40 ounce a couple times a day of the worst, harsh, potent liquor that's out there on the streets, and the cheapest of liquors that do the most damage to your organs and your brain every day. Most brothers I know in them streets are drinking on that level, and it's going undiagnosed. And when they're in situations to admit the truth to their doctors, since most of them don't know that they're alcoholics, and most of them don't think that what they're doing is doing any damage to their body, they don't tell the doctor. So the doctor, of course, does a check and goes to the next question. But my first alcohol experience didn't come from the hood, the brothers on the streets. Came from my dad. It was my father that opened up that bag of frozen, chilled night train when I was about 6 years old. Cracked it and said, "Don't tell your mama." And when I tasted that cold night train, that tasted like strong grape Kool-Aid, I damn near drank the whole bottle. He had to pull it from me. It was good. Then he would bring the 6-packs of the Miller High Life home. Let me sip on those, not knowing that a process was starting. A process of becoming a functional alcoholic. And that's what eventually happened, because although I haven't drank in years, I got two what they call DUIs 20 years ago, but I got them just the same because I was in denial that I had a problem, because it's not looked at as being a problem. So if you're drinking every day, brothers, I urge you, give yourself a break and wane away from alcohol, because it's called spirits for a reason. Because it changes your spirit, your mood. It alters the mental chemistry to the degree of making you do things you would never do or forgot that you did. They call it booze because, yeah, it's dealing with the spirits. Ooh. It's dealing. That fire water will burn your entire house down inside out. Remember, alcohol has destroyed nations. Nations. The Native Americans was destroyed by fire water. Most of us have Native American. Most of us are Native American in our blood, in our DNA. And that's why alcohol has a terrible effect on our lives. So if you have that problem, you need to go ahead and address it before it's too late. Because every facet of your being is affected by alcohol. Your sex drive, your thought process, everything, your aura is affected by that demonic, evil scourge that we have all indulged in. I'm not self-righteous. I'm not none of that. I just made the concerted, hard decision several years ago to leave it all alone. I mess with that cannabis, and cannabis is good enough for now, and I'm about to leave that alone. So the goal of a man is to be free from every vice and to be in total discipline of every facet of his life. More later. Peace.